Drag. I'm Breyden from Messer Branch Outdoors. I've just hooked an absolute monster fish, big catfish. Oh my gosh. I'm using a Carl's Bait Tackle 10,000 fish, Sakoshi bug, a Googan Squad mussel, even though I still can't get him in. Yeah. Oh, look at how fat he is. Biggest catfish in my life. He's going on the stringer for Papow. That'll be a surprise. Okay. So, what do I start off? Okay. Using the Googan Squad muscle rod, got some Googan Squad 15-pound fluorocarbon connected to some Beyond Braid 50-pound moss camo. And I have an SLX, just Shimano SLX, and Googan Squad 7'5" heavy rod. Worked really good. First big fight I've ever had on it. I've caught, it's my number 6 fish. 5 bass earlier in the day, so good time here. All right, so we are back after we just got the catfish. We had to cut the line and dispatch him. So we, my line was freighted after, so I'm tying on a micro finesse jig in a crawl color, because that's what they've been seeing to liking all day, is a crawl color. So now that I have this little thing tied on, I'll cut my excess off. Okay, set that right there. So now, make sure it's not wrapped around. And I'm going to adjust my braking system. And now that I have that set, let's get back to fishing. Kind of strap back over here where I hooked that guy. He's the biggest fish I probably ever caught, so it's pretty nice to be able to get that guy. So the muscle rod did really well. I love how fun how fun it is to fight some fish. Because he was pulling drag. I had to tighten up my drag a whole lot, so that was really fun. Sure, Papa will be surprised when he gets here.
So tell us about what kind of rod and reel you're fishing and kind of what you think about those, and if you recommend those to people, or
okay.
And of course your lines and stuff. So kind of go into what your details of that is.
Okay, so I have a Googan Squad muscle rod, 7'5" heavy, and then on it I have a Shimano SLX with 15-pound Googan Squad fluorocarbon, and that's connected to 50-pound Beyond Braid in the moss camo color. But it has held up very well. I've caught 6 fish today. I thought I just had another one. But overall, it's light. I like how it's a little bit heavier back here. The grip on the rod is perfect size if you're just holding it normally. So I would recommend this. Maybe if you're just fishing like stuff that has more finicky fish, you want to go more finesse, I would do a lot lighter line. So, but just doing what I got here. Good thing I had that heavy line to get in that lunker. Caught him on the 10,000 fish Sakoshi bug. I can't say it. Sakoshi bug and crawfish color on a Texas rig. It looked a little weird, but caught fish. Had a 1/4 ounce tungsten weight on there. And when I hooked in that sucker, it was going wild. That was definitely gonna be the biggest fish I've ever caught, because the biggest one I've caught right now is a 3-pound largemouth bass. But now I'm throwing a 1/4 ounce micro finesse jig in the crawl color with one of the Sakoshi bugs on the back of it. I think there's probably some bluegill beds some bass beds, I can't tell. But if it's bluegill beds, the bass are going to be up on them trying to eat some. And I just hooked a stick. And I think it's coming in. Now it goes off. I'm gonna get out of the way so they don't come up here and smack me. Yeah, I got a big old stick, biggest one of the day. Probably a PB stick here, about 32 pounds. Gotta go in here and lip him, quick. More structure right here at the dock for some of the bluegill if they want to come up this shallow. Oh, now I'm hitting my rod. Now the bass are going to be eating some of these bluegill right here, so I'm just going to kind of swim this thing. Put my phone in my pocket. I would tie on some top water, but hey, and right there I have a bass on a jig. He's a keeper, I would think, for Papa, maybe. That's bigger than the last one I caught. First bass ever on a jig, so that's actually got some teeth on him. Hey, what's stuck into me? Now, what I realized I can do is I can measure him on here on the Googan rod. Nice. 12 inches on the dot. Keep her, just them back. I can catch them if they want. Okay, so if y'all want to see some more videos, make sure to like and subscribe to Messer Branch Outdoors on Instagram and YouTube. And leave any comments if you have any questions about the gear or anything used in this video. So, thank you for watching very much. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next one.